they act. The big thing with Wario, do you have your Wolf confirms? That is almost #1 top list priority. Do you know how to do that?
And I think it's even more so in a matchup like this, where Wolf is going to have bigger hitboxes than you, better air mobility a lot of the time.
Yeah,
they're going to be able to control a lot of the tempo, but they do not have really solid kill confirms out of most of their scenarios.
Yeah. Wolf looks for looks for the big hit, right? There isn't really a combo confirmed they really look for. It's more a case of this back air will kill you, this up smash or F smash will kill you, this forward tilt on ledge will kill you. They'll take the percent and build the percent, but you're not as scared of dying to a Wolf combo as you are maybe a Wario combo.
Yes, they are a neutral demon, and that translates into how they find their kills.
Yeah. But we are actually seeing a really good start from Menis here, actually. I'm quite liking this. Good nair out of shield, good pressure.
Yeah, kind of showing Will that they're going to have to do a little bit more than just the forward nair, because they might have to do some spacing back airs, spacing forward airs if they want to apply that pressure.
Great patience, not looking to get caught by that Wolf down smash. It will two-frame you if you will just absolutely perish from it.
Absolutely. That well-spaced forward tilt. And Menis has been very, very hoppity out of shield. Immediately, every time they block something, they are in the air every single time, and Will has definitely already recognized that. And you see how they've already adjusted their positioning, how they're applying pressure.
Back throw, not going to quite kill. 168 though. Pretty much one more hit will do this for Willz to take this first stock on Menis. Will he be able to find it? Good patience from Menis right there. Grab, back throw, might get it here.
Yeah, very much so. Wario is really heavy, but they are like the lightest heavyweight in Henry says.
You're immediately swinging. No patience whatsoever. Going for that back air. Lovely. I actually quite like that aggression.
There are characters where you want to stand on one side of the screen during Angel Platform, and there are ones where you want to stand the other. Yeah. You don't want to stand on the side they're on right now. That's Peach, because they will landing fair. But versus Wario, that back air is a real threat.
Yes, yeah. And back air is... Oh my god, he just goes for it!
Obliterated, good lord. That is a fresh stock lead on William Savage.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what you got to look out for. That's what Wolf is known for, these incredible smash attacks that can two-frame in most scenarios.
Didn't even need the two-frame.
Oh, gets the Wolf confirmed.
Mini waft, but doesn't quite find the kill off of it, and that is actually such a dire strait to find yourself in.
It is, but the main thing here is that Menis is only on 9% on his last stock. Willz is at 114. Menis doesn't need to find too much to get a kill here, and could bring this back to a nice even game.
That's just the Wario where they might not have a chance to even build up like a half waft in the time they have left. Yeah,
it does make it a little bit more awkward for Menis to get that a good kill option back. But excellent read, lovely back air there from Menis. Just going off stage, anticipating what Willz is going to do. Great kill. We are on these last stocks. Let's see what Menis can do here.
That was a fantastic option, going very, very preemptive there. Right, they jumped almost the exact same time as one another. Back throw, using it a little early, a bit of a dangerous game. Not one, but could potentially stale it, but at the same time, there's still going to be a few more interactions before that back throw is going to be coming back to play again. Yeah,
these two are going to have to be very careful because you don't want to be caught in the Wario blender like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage right out of there.
Good parry. Up smash. Oh, this is looking good in Menis right now. Great parry, not getting that back air, unfortunately.
A little too far, but that Wolf back air is gigantic. This is a dash for that throw.
Oh, these two are kind of swinging. But Wolf can do it better.
Wolf
not quite.
I don't think I've ever seen Wolf up that kill there, but the Buenos Dias is going to find the mark.
Oh my god, game one going to Menis. That's huge.
Gigantic. This is a dash for that. 5 across the face.
Oh, these two
nice
are
swinging. Here. Is this going to
but
be
Wolf can do it better.
I think never kills.
Not quite.
I mean, you've got to save XDI. Buenos Dias is
with an option.
Possibly?
I wonder if that's what he called it out.
Either way, it still covers a huge amount of space.
Yeah.
Each of those fingers has a hitbox on it. Oh, each of those beefy sausage fingers. We got the cloud coming in. I very much appreciate this option. You know, once again, more Midlands old DTR players going back to their Smash 4 lanes when times are tough.
Yeah, obviously, what can be said about Cloud? Limit just last 15 seconds. I don't know if you're aware of this.
We're not doing this. How many years? I refuse. I will not partake.
But obviously, Limit does give Willz access to a lot of great options. Blade Beam and Cross Slash especially are the two biggest ones.
I don't even agree with that. I think, honestly, the biggest thing I always think about Will's use of Limit is how much it increases his neutral. The speed buffs that you get out of it, Will makes such a great use out of them every time.
Yeah.
And versus a character like Wario, where already outraging so catastrophically, it can be so hard to find those hits.
Yeah, I always forget there's a property limit, actually. That is something I do keep forgetting.
If you play 4 and you don't have a way of getting rid of it, you very much remember.
But we're seeing there, Will's actually had a... Oh! And if I speak.
I would be in big trouble, and the big trouble might actually be going for Willz there. Going to have to send that start nice and early.
The infamous Cloud up B, which just invalidates all your options.
Beautiful stuff. I'm loving Will's option placement here, just putting all the arrows in the right places, covering so much space, and Menis has just not been able to respond for a good minute.
No, that forward there missing, unfortunately. Will's great patience, going for the cross slash, not quite.
Yeah, didn't believe in the cross up.
Oh, he's just going to keep doing it. He's just going to keep doing it. Why wouldn't you? It's such a great move.
And that's going to be a huge punish. Not going to be a kill, obviously.
Can
The
he
Wario
get the
doesn't have a
offstage?
good kill off the throw.
Missing it, gets the neutral beat, that's going to kill.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, I actually really love Wario's bite on ledge like that. If you're finding someone who is doing that sort of those neutral get-ups an awful lot, it's great to call out with it.
It's a very, very meaty option. You can just hold the button, keep it active for a very long time, so it covers it super, super efficiently.
Good stuff from Menis right now, building up that percent. He does 106 on his own stock, but it doesn't take much. Joel unfortunately drops the shield there.
Yeah, I think they went for a parry or a rollout or something to that effect. Catches with the 2-frame. They are not going to be coming back just yet. They're still alive though. Blade Beam doesn't find its mark. They actually found their way back. That is ludicrous. Without even spending the waft.
Gets the waft.
And there it is.
That's free stock.
Look at the grin on this man's face.
Yep. Doesn't matter if Menis does lose this stock. He's on 48. The big thing is he's managed. No matter what happens, he most likely goes to a last stock situation here at minimum.
Very much so. That F tilt not quite going to find its mark. Killing. See ya.
And Menis there. Menis there on the highway to the blast zone.
Oh, huge
Good combos
through.
right now. We're loving this from Menis. Can he get much more off it? Could he go 2 games up? That will be huge for him.
Very much so.
Especially against the Willz Cloud. That would be a massive statement.
Oh, really,
what was that?
A really shit punish.
That was a really bad move. That's Cloud back air. That's not a bad move. Oh, offstage situation. Will he go for the down air? Not quite going to reach.
Yeah, we're very much aware of that back air, the down air positioning and how to avoid it. They've been
Bike is on bike. Oh, that could be it.
Vehicular manslaughter coming in clutch, and the fart doesn't have enough charge to get any height.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, not enough time for the waft to give any form of upwards momentum there. Just unfortunately farts to his death.
Yeah. And
I mean, they do say as you die.
It's true, it's true. It happens to the best of us. And you know what? I also love, Will has not interacted with the bike a single time up until that moment there.
Yeah.
And Cloud has a really good time interaction around bike because they can just up tilt in the bike and just get massive extended hitbox on it.
Yeah, that's the big thing actually about when you do play Wario is being aware that the bike can grant you extensions on your hitboxes. Smash attack's obviously the big one. Wario's, I know sort of a big one for Wario. The option is waft. The other one I actually do like with Wario specifically is up smash. Doing an up smash with the bike extension. I'd like to see more of that from Menis actually, using the bike to get some of these hitbox extensions. See if you can catch Willz out with it.
For sure. The other thing is just like when the bike is in play, it actually limits what people are allowed to press so much with standing on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just up tilts.
Yeah.
Anything else is going to pick that bike up, and that's a massive commitment frame-wise.
Yeah. We are sort of seeing a similar pattern to the first game, to game 2 here. These two relatively even right now, actually, and it's really good to see these two are playing actually pretty phenomenally well. Just nice back and forth.
Percentage-wise, I agree they're very similar, but the positionings couldn't be all different. Will has got so much screen control and has so much space to work with, and it feels like Menis has very much been suffocating for a good minute at this point.
Now it's looking slightly dicey.
And the Blade Beam, the cross slash is always there when you need it.
Yeah. Excellent kill move, and it also just very not lagging at all.
No, it is so safe. It's so hard to punish, and it does so much damage.
Tries to I'm assuming that was neutral track there, but
the cheeky fade through that platform really made it look like they were looking to land on it. Just fade straight through Menis falling for that trick.
Yeah. Good patience from Willz. He's been aware that Menis is going through those up airs and just holds the shield on the platform there and waits for the option and then gets off safely.
I feel like Menis is going for the parry on the last phase of cross slash, but Will is delaying it slightly.
Yes.
That's such an impressive bit of awareness. That's death.
Ooh, that's F. That's unfortunate. The shake of the head from Willz, he knows.
It's the classic thing, if you haven't got Limit Cloud, doesn't really recover stuff all that
No.
well. And that's a lot of damage. Final stock, not quite final stocks, but like going down in stock in that situation, they've got to make sure they have the stock.
That forward egg hitting Menis as he rolls through, and now Menis is in a very dicey situation. Willz is only on 33% on his second stock. But the big thing to remember, that Wario is flashing. That does mean Waft is on deck.
One of the 2 stocks that Will has available can vanish in an instant.
Yes.
The only problem for Menis is that both of them can't.
Yeah.
There is no way to get 2 Waft in this timing at this point.
No, this is a game that Menis has to play. Does he go for the Waft on this second stock to just try and get to the latter situation? Does he try to actually fight? Oh my god, I thought that could have been it.
That got sent back to the depot. That's
Yep.
what I'm saying. Oh, and you might be dead
Tech.
as hell.
No,
Red
tech.
tech. Yep. No, nothing doing. That is going to be 2-1 up for Will Savage right now.
Yep. Obviously it was something that was a decision that Menis had to make. There was maybe 1 or 2 times he could have maybe tried to go for a hard read on the Waft edge, try and get Willz off stage. Wasn't maybe the best idea. I'm so glad that he did try and save it, but Willz just Wario is an interesting character. His recovery isn't bad, but when you can get a read like that, when you have access to something like a limit cross slash,
His recovery, honestly, is phenomenal. Like, that, the bike, like, you know, I think any character who has 3 moves that all help your recovery,
yeah,
it's kind of hard to have a bad recovery, especially with the air mobility Wario has. Yeah.
it's just the issue.
Like, you run out of them, right?
Well, yeah.
Like,
The
you can't
issue-
always have the bike, you can't always have the Waft.
But the issue, I think that's the thing, is the issue is when you are in that up B range, when Cloud does have that limit cross slash on deck, it does become dicey, and that's exactly what Menis fell victim to, unfortunately. But it still looks good for Menis.
Does it?
Well, he's been playing well. I'm not going to be opposed to seeing if he can do much more of this, but Willz is actually just kind of oppressing him right now. Does get backstage, is into that sensei situation, but Willz is just pressing all the buttons, all the right buttons right now.
Look at that doofy walk. Oh, and the bike comes down to cover him! He's so good!
Yeah, I like that because I think Menis was actually trying to go for I think Menis read that what Willz is going to do. Tries to go for that hard read on the F smash, but Willz says, no, my up B is going to beat that and going to take you with me.
With the bike is just an insurance policy as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I like that. Just empty hops.
but they did hit the ground, which is all they needed. If they hadn't managed to put their feet on the floor, that would have been easy death.
Yes.
Very sour dash attack. Good lord, I don't think I've ever seen it do that little knockback there. But
Until, yeah.
again, standing in the bike, knows the one thing they can do, is the one thing they need. And tossing the bike off just as they arrive. Also, such good awareness.
Oh my god, absolute hard up smash.
Evening things out really, really nicely, getting a little bit of limit charge.
I think this is what I sort of mean though, is that yes, you sort of have these long strings where Menis is kind of being oppressed a bit, but Menis is getting a nice bit of a comeback. Like it comes back pretty quickly. Nice swinging.
Very much so. It's just unfortunate you're saying these as every time.
Yeah, every time Menis is getting in these strings, it's immediately I'm like, okay, maybe I just, the commentator's curse isn't real, people. I don't know what anyone says.
It's more of an it's more an implied curse in this situation.
Yeah.
So this is, Limit Will gonna be trying to get a poke in there, doesn't quite find it, but that's so much shield damage on Wario. It's gonna be very hard to even block anything, let alone not get shield broken.
Yes, yeah, but once again, that Wario is glowing that disgusting brown, which only means one thing. Will Menis try and use it again on this second stock and just use on the high percent and try and build some out on last stock? Oh my god!
Yeah, just gotta go for the swing, bada swing.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do? He's Cloud Up Smash. It's such a strong move, great move for him that he has in his arsenal.
Get that climb hazard, gets that ledge, the platform situation.
Willz is fully aware. Menis is only really looking for these back airs, but as I say it, Menis switches it out, reads that he's going to go for the up B again and goes for the forward tilt. Getting it where on last stock, and that wash on deck, this is dangerous for Willz.
Yeah, this is scary stuff if you are Will right now, because this could all end in his very, very quickly. One solid nair hit out of shield.
Oh, not
quite the one they needed though. Down tilt. Keeping Wario in the air is definitely what you need here, because Cloud easily has the ability to smack all of those aerial options away from Wario.
Yeah.
Those disjointed up airs and the like are going to shut that down so efficiently.
Yeah, this is great play by Willz so far. Hopefully for Willz he can close this out sooner rather than later, otherwise Menis is going to get the string. This could be, no, not
That
quite.
is limit. Both of these two are engaged. One is blue, one is yellow.
Oh, getting the turnaround hitbox on the bike there, that was nice.
And
Unfortunately drops it.
Oh, beautiful stuff from Will. Going to be taking it 3-1 over Menis.
Yeah, excellent play. Yeah, no, I mean, all through, like, impressive stuff from Menis. Let's not rule them out at all. They did play that phenomenally well throughout all 4 games.
You've gotten further away again.
Yeah, how's this happening? But Willz, I mean, he's top